Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Welcome to the show. Folks, it's Friday evening. We're going off the rails. I'm letting you know now. Charlamagne the God, a.k.a. Lesser Charge, a.k.a. Leonard McKelvey from The Breakfast Club. He's doing what he does. And I may have to ride with Charlamagne tonight. Reesa Teesa, she's popping. She's lit. She's up on TikTok. She's got a series. Hashtag Who the Fuck Did I Marry? She was on the Tamron Hall show recently. I mean, this has gone beyond viral. She's now doing interviews, and she's sitting there damn near, having a nervous breakdown. You can see the tears somewhat coming down, and Tamron Hall amping up the set. Yeah, ooh, ah. All because Charlamagne said, if I have this correct, that she was giving off big back vibes. Big back vibes. Now, if you ask me, that's not that hard of a shot. I mean, and again, I'm going to be objective, even though, Charlamagne is going through some stuff. I've never met him. I don't know Charlamagne. Compared to what he used to do in the past, where he's at now, he's a father. Doesn't he have a couple of daughters, maybe 3 or 4 daughters? So referring to this woman during their discussion on The Breakfast Club, I don't know when this happened. He says she's giving off big back vibes. Now, to be real, Reesa Teesa looks like she's about a size 24 dress, more cushion for the pushing. A lot of guys like that sort of thing, To each his own. So she's hurt by his comments. I don't know if she's demanding an apology. I'm looking at the comments on the Shade Room. Whoo chow. Whoo chow. Black women are uniting. They are uniting on this one. I would imagine he will apologize at some point because, hey, he's a businessman. He's got a network. What is his network called? Troll Babies, good evening. Something Black Effect or something like that. So, so he's not going to take a stance, defiant like Star. No. Star is the type of nigga who doesn't apologize, who has never apologized. But, that's neither here nor there. Charlamagne will do the right thing, I'm sure. But that's my main topic. She's trending. She's popping like Jiffy Pop on a Friday night. Reesa Teesa, are you up to speed? Dana with the data may or may not tap in with regards to Reesa. And let me say salute to a young man who's doing the damn thing. He and I have had multiple conversations behind the scenes. Armand Wiggins doing the damn thing. Troll Babies, is he the new co-host along with Al Reynolds on what is this show called? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Well, it's Fox Soul with Claudia Jordan. What's the name of the show? I don't know. I'm sorry. Just anyway, I saw Armand. Armand, you're doing the damn thing, man. Salute to you. I think he's the new replacement for oh God, what's the other pole smoker's name? Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva. Yeah, man. Salute to Armand Wiggins. And for those of you who have always heard me put respect on that young man's name, he's a great content creator and a social engineer. I think he's the new co-host on that show, okay? And he spoke about, Charlamagne's comments. He didn't like it, but now Armand is a younger guy. So, the younger generation, they think something, if it's not in tune with how, society moves now, they will speak up. And he was very, his execution was very, very good. Let me just say that. Armand Wiggins, again, salute to him, all right? Okay, that's my main topic this evening. Also, do you see that showrunner? Disrespect at Jamaican restaurants. I had to go take a nap earlier today. I've had enough. I know I've said this before. I know I've said I'm not going back to Jamaican restaurants. I, like many of you, we like the food, huh? I've been eating Jamaican food since the late 70s before most of you were even born. The late 70s. I know Jamaican food. And you can tell me all you want. Oh, well, mac and cheese is not really a dish that we make. Well, take it off the menu, goddammit. Stop saying that you're selling it when I come in, at 1 p.m. today. 1 p.m. I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant, but I feel like I should be some type of what's the guy's name? Is it Keith Lee? I should be some type of now food critic who specifically goes to Jamaican restaurants in seek of the mac and cheese that you never ever fucking have when I go there. Okay, so the disrespect that many of you like, you enjoy the sassy attitudes of the men, women, and the foxy boys. You enjoy the disrespect, so don't act like you don't. I get it. It goes with the food, the whole experience. But I'm at my breaking point now. Again, I go to a Jamaican restaurant today, and then I wanted some oxtails. They didn't have that, so I had to settle for some fucking jerk chicken. I don't like curry goat. I never have. Back in the 80s, I did the curry goat thing for maybe 5 years, but so I settled for the jerk chicken. I got the little cabbage with the peas, I had to order an extra side of plantains as always, because they only give you 2. You're lucky if you get 3. And a mountain of fucking rice. Oh, and do you know what really pushed me over the edge? Troll babies. How much is a ginger beer now? They charge me $5 and change. Hello. Are they charging $5 and change now for a fucking bottle of ginger beer at Jamaican restaurants? Along with the no mac and cheese that you have on the menu that you say it's not really a Caribbean thing, but it's on the menu. Okay, phone lines open right now. White boy Rory, where are you? White boy Rory, let's go. He's texting me earlier. Yo, OG, we going live? Yeah, we're going live. Let me get my head right here. Sipping Noble Vines tonight, 337 Whew, I had to calm down. I had to go take a fucking nap. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have cholesterol issues. I don't have nothing. But at 59, if my button gets pushed, and that pushed my button earlier today with the no goddamn mac and cheese, I have to go take a nap. Okay. Killer, I see you. What's popping, Killer? Tap in, girl. Let's get you on the screen to talk about Reesa Teesa. I'm riding with lesser charge on this one. I'm riding with lesser charge. Unless he said something else. To my knowledge, he only said she's giving off big back vibes. Reesa Teesa. Guys, I see you, your donations. Thank you so much. If I don't see your names right, I don't have my contacts in. Is it Haboogie? Got your donation star. If you want to see, what does that say? If you want to see something funny, okay, send me a link, please. Send me a link to my email address. Thank you so much. Okay, is it Naja? Hey, Naja, thank you for your donation. Super sticker. Thank you, darling. You are appreciated on a Friday night. We're going off the rails. You don't have to ride with Charlamagne, but I got to hold him down on this one. I mean, what is he supposed to do? Just sit there and say nothing? This woman is putting her business out there, putting her business out there for all to see. Good evening. 2 topics. Please stay on topic. Are you there? 3, 4.
Hey, good evening.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, good evening. 105 farm checking in. How you
Okay.
doing?
Hey,
Good
what's up,
evening.
man? Good to hear from. Now, can you give me details and be specific about what Charlamagne said and why Reesa Teesa was up on the Tamron Hall show, damn near in tears? What did he say?
I I really calling about the Jamaican food, man.
Okay,
I ain't even I'm not up to speed on the Charlemagne thing yet, to be honest with
okay. All right. So, the
you.
Jamaican restaurants. I'm really thinking about just being some type of Jamaican food critic. Yeah, I know Jamaican food. Don't get it twisted. I know their history,
You
and,
should, you should.
and I'm bothered by the fact that when I go in and I'm looking forward to mac and cheese, which is a rarity, it's never it's never ready. Or oh, we just run out. What do you mean just run out? It's fucking 6 p.m. You're closing 2 hours. Please.
Right. My experience, right, when I was living in the States dealing with I would want some kind of island food and I would go find the Jamaican restaurants or whatever. The food is overrated, man, and it's a hit or miss. Like every Jamaican restaurant don't really put down like that, man. Some of them people can't cook, and that mountain of rice in your plate business.
Oh
That's
my
that's a more
god.
Hispanic thing, where they try to save money by giving you a bunch of rice and then a little bit of meat and stuff like that.
Facts.
Yeah, you run into
Yeah.
yeah, you run into that a whole lot of time, but that's a more Hispanic thing. But it's a hit and miss with them Jamaican restaurants, man. When you find a good one, you gotta stick to them.
Hmm.
But it's hard to find a good one, man. Everybody they get that green curry and they just over green the food. I don't
Right.
know, man. It's overrated to me. It's overrated to me, man.
So now can you give the audience a breakdown because of course Jamaica's going to say, well, mac and cheese is not really what we make. Okay, well, take it off the menu, please. Stop saying you're selling it. That's false advertising, right?
But they're always out. Listen, they're gonna always have curry chicken, curry goat, rice, limited plantain,
Limited.
and they're gonna always have some limited, and they're gonna have beef patties that they look like the beef patties that come in the box in the freezer ones, man. It looks like they heat them and put them in the glass display
Yes. Yeah.
in the heater display.
Golden crust.
They got
That, that,
yeah,
they
yeah,
sell
yeah.
golden
Gold,
crust.
yeah. They'll say homemade or let's say made from scratch, but it's the same thing from the freezer, man.
No, no.
But you're gonna always get that curry chicken.
Hmm.
You might get mutton sometimes. You might get oxtail sometimes, but you're gonna always get that green chicken
Hmm.
and that mountain of rice. That's what I always look forward to. So
I want to put some bullshit on the table because I'm really at my breaking point with Jamaican restaurants. Now, going back decades, centuries, if you will, in Jamaica, they use powdered milk. Powdered milk. So,
right,
and
right,
last time I checked, 80% of the food in Jamaica is flown in from Miami. So
right.
here in the States, you have access to real milk to make the mac and cheese. I can understand if I'm in Jamaica and you don't have mac and cheese. I get it. I get it. But here in the States, stop advertising it if you don't have it. Please go ahead and finish up. Take your
Right,
time. I'm in no rush.
right.
Take your time.
Well, once they got you there, what I mean? That's the whole point. You know what I mean? You put whatever on the menu, and when you get there, we have no, we not have that. We not have that. So you got your green chicken and your mountain of rice, man. Just you make up your mind that that's gonna be the worst case scenario when you get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I will say this.
Green chicken and rice, man.
I will say this. I prefer Jamaican peas and rice over jollof rice. Jollof rice to me is disgusting. Any comments, any thoughts on that? I'm going there tonight.
I'm not sure what's jollof rice. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Not sure.
Jollof. It's a West African, tra- tradition. It's fucking disgusting. But hey, man,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, I'm not. Okay, respect,
Don't worry
respect.
about it. Good to talk to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Folks, I'm going there tonight. Where is Dana with the data? Dana, what happened to you? Hold on a second, boy. Stop advertising that you sell mac and cheese. Dana, where are you? And you never have it. You know, I had a conniption fit on a few occasions when I was living in Woodstock, Georgia, a couple years ago. I would drive down to this place. I think it was in either Douglasville. I think it was Douglasville. I'm not going to say the name of the place, to get some Jamaican food, you know? And, it was like hit and miss with the mac and cheese. A couple of times I got there at 11:45 in the afternoon, 11:45, lunchtime. Oh, we don't have it yet. It's fucking lunchtime, mammy. When are you going to have it? Or 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock after the fucking rush. Hang on a second. I thought I saw my alleged killer. Where are you? I thought I saw my alleged daughter. Killer, what are you doing? What's going on? What's cracking? The fuck? Here she is. Hold on a second. My alleged daughter. Killer, what's up, girl?
Hey, are we on?
Hey.
What's happening?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. I'm sorry. I had to go and get my delivery at the door. How you
Okay.
feeling? You feeling good?
Well, I'm cranky as always.
I see you on your shit.
Yeah. You've been busy. Tell people where you've been. I don't want to spend too much time on that because that's not.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear about the bishop and his nonsense. Long story short, we should get a verdict in by Thursday, the latest.
Tell people the name of the bishop for those who don't know. Bishop Lamar.
For those of you who don't know, Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead, aka the scamming bishop of Brooklyn. He is on.
I'm not gonna say that. I fuck with him heavy. I think he's doing the same thing Creflo Dollar's doing, Joel Alstein, TD Jakes. And until he's been convicted, he's a man of the cloth. He's supposed to ride around and fly shit. Gucci, Fendi, Prada. He's supposed to.
Yeah, well, you can't compare him to Joel and TD Jakes. They're not stealing people identities, allegedly.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful. If he has not been convicted, be careful because he is.
No, well, he already served 6 years in a federal penitentiary for stealing identities.
You know what? You're right. You. Pardon self. Okay, so what's going on with Armand Wiggins? I'm so happy for him. Is he the new host on what is the name of that show with Claudia Jordan and Al Reynolds? Hey, Al Reynolds. Hey, girl.
Yeah. How you doing, Al? Al never came out the closet, you know. In my opinion,
Al is a pole smoker. He's a part-time pole smoker. Formerly married to Star Jones, who's a wonderful human being. She came on my show. But Armand Wiggins is now in there for Funky Dineva, who was just really nasty to Claudia Jordan, right?
Well, I didn't hear that. I can't really speak on that. I know they had some drama behind the scenes, but allegedly Armand has been filling in. So far 2 or 3 times he's filled in for Funky Dineva, but nothing.
Doing a great job.
Yeah, doing a great job. The show is not for me. I really don't, subscribe to it. But he is doing a phenomenal job. Shout out to him. Yeah. I didn't know you was going up for Armand the way you do.
But listen. I don't want to be disrespectful, but his mother is fine as shit.
I knew it had to be something. It was
No. He and I are cool, but his mom is fine as shit. I told him too. I said, "Hey, man, listen. With all due respect, your mom's hot, man. Let me know if she ever becomes single." Anyway, so let's get focused. Let's get focused,
because I know one person you probably is not thinking is fine is Reesa Teesa. What do you think about Reesa Teesa?
Well, no. I'm not going to kick her back, and she's got a story to tell. She's doing the damn thing, speaking what she says is her truth. Charlamagne from The Breakfast Club Did he say she was a big back or she's giving off big back vibes?
Well,
Reesa Teesa
he
just
did
on.
reference her as a big back. He did say she was giving big back vibes, but I don't know who's still listening to the Breakfast Club. So who heard it? If we being honest, if we being real here,
She heard it. She heard it.
He definitely she's one of the ones who's going to be in every comment of every blog site, wanting to know everything that the people are saying. She's an extremely insecure woman. So she cares about everything that everyone is saying. I watched all 50 parts of the TikTok episodes, and in my opinion, she got what she deserved.
Let's go, Killer.
He was broke from the jump. He didn't have anything from the jump. She didn't know him. They met at the beginning of COVID. They talked on the phone for 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, she's making a decision on where they're gonna be together at. And what do you call it? I can't even think about it. But they wanted to she wanted to get married after 2 weeks. Okay,
Come on, I'm listening.
Is a red flag.
Come on.
Red flag. You don't meet a man on the internet after 2 weeks and decide where you're going to move in at. Who's going to buy a house? Now, allegedly, she said he paid all of her bills when he was there. They were shacking up for the first 2 weeks of COVID. After that, they decided they wanted to build a family together, buy a house. He lied, said that he had $700,000 in the bank on an offshore account.
Nigga shit. Let's go. Come on.
She knew in her gut, because women, we all have that gut instinct, right? So she ignored every red flag. There was a red flag after red flag after red flag, and she ignored them. So you're not the victim to me. You chose to stay in it.
Killer, I need you to go 10 toes down before you go. Is this a big back bitch and a desperate big Shirley? Killer.
Yes. And she's not the only one out there. There's a million of them right here, right now, watching. Y'all need to get your lives together. You're going to end up just like Reesa Teesa. Now, she done fucked up because now she got the big back women thinking that they're going to go viral off of their sad ass stories. And we don't care.
Yeah. She's just the new flavor of the month.
I wouldn't say that.
Bye, Felicia. That's what they're gonna be saying to us soon. Girl, bye. We've heard it all before.
They said that when they was on part 3. By part 3, everybody was in her comments saying, "Girl, bye."
Okay.
You should have known better.
Okay. I saw you change the name on your channel. I like it. Now, are we? Do you need a banner? I'll have Kurt make you a banner. Want me to do that for you?
I haven't. All the banners that he's been sending me, I haven't really approved yet. I haven't.
I'll make one for you. Don't worry about it. I'll get you a banner. When are you going to be back on your show? Because you're at the courthouse kicking in the bishops back. When are you back?
I'm at the courthouse Monday through Friday. I'll be back on Monday. Okay. I will be doing a Hot Topic live at 12 p.m. I'm actually trying to get my brother from another on, Florida Boy Jay. So yeah, we might pop out on Monday.
FBJ is moving, shaking, and popping. That I think that nigga. I don't want to blow up the spot, but I heard he's pushing the Bugatti. The nigga was in LA pushing the Bugatti.
He's pushing something nice.
Yeah,
something real nice with a nice little Rican on the side of him.
Don't say that. She's Cape Verdean. She's Cape Verdean. Yeah.
All right. So what we got going on? I think that's it for the reason. You're gonna kick it back in.
You're good. I appreciate you. I'm gonna get you a banner ready for Monday. Your YouTube channel is Killer Daily. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Send me the link when we get off because I can't do all that extra shit, and I'm going to pin to the top of my live chat right now your YouTube link. Send me the link via email. Okay.
Okay, I will.
I appreciate you. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Bye now. Okay. Smile at your daughter, Killer. Her YouTube channel, she shortened the name as I suggested. It's Killer Daily. Okay. Let's all get focused here. Jeremy, I got your donation. Okay, hang on a second. And also Handsome Hustler 88 got your donation. She bleached that Wendy Williams mammy wig and that Sammy Sosa skin. Pay attention. Okay, can I ask you to subscribe to her YouTube channel? I appreciate you, okay? Flamethrower, my nigga, says Star Tell Killer. Oh, okay. Well, listen, I'm going to be promoting her channel. That's what I do. For those of you, who know that I promote everybody, okay? Hold on a second. Okay. I don't know what happened to Dana with the data. She was on the line, and then she had to slide off. Area code 323. Good evening. Are you there? Friday night.
Hi, Star. This is Gina.
Hey, Gina. How are you?
I'm doing good. I wanted to talk about the Reesa Teesa thing.
Yeah.
And a part that people are leaving out is that she kept saying that she was religious and like she grew up in the church.
Okay.
So I think she might have been like a late bloomer if you kind of listen to her.
I've only heard about
And that's why,
7 of the episodes on TikTok. She did 50. I've only seen 7. And I know that the formula, it works. She's a bigger girl, and I say that respectfully, and she has connected to other big girls who who are not necessarily the front runner and the first choice of most men. Go ahead.
yes. And one thing about her, she kept like blaming herself. Like you can't say, even though she was saying everything that the guy did,
Right.
She kept saying like, I know I was dumb. So, I mean, you can't hate on somebody that's taking the blame.
You're so right. She has accepted responsibility. And notice, I'm not kicking in her back, but I'm riding with Charlamagne on this one. He has the right to comment. And I don't think what he said was really like, below the belt. He said big back vibes. Yes?
Yeah, but just from listening to your show, I can't stand Charlamagne just from the content that you release about him. So I don't even like.
I don't dislike him. Hang on a second. Don't let my words influence you.
No. I mean, like from the interview you did like years ago with the young lady.
What young lady?
That was involved with him. So I just don't even
Jessica Reed. Yeah. Well, listen. Never mind that right now. They're in litigation. She is suing him because her family member who says that she saw Charlamagne on top of Jessica in 2001. So let's not bring that to the table tonight. But you have every right not to fuck with him if that's the reason. But let's focus on Reesa Teesa. Is she a big back woman in your opinion?
She is, and she even said in one of the episodes, she was like, I'm a heavy set, I'm plus size. Like she said it a few times, so she's not in denial. But I think the term big back, it might have stung a little bit.
Yeah.
But she acknowledged her size in a few episodes.
Well, why is she hurt by his comments? But on TikTok, I see comments, getting at her. It's kind of like she's picking and choosing who.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah, and I think now as the story gets older, you see more and more people kind of coming out against her, kind of.
Yeah. Take your time.
Like with the whole BMW thing. When they were allegedly going to give her a car, or they've made a post kind of insinuating that they were going to give her the X5 that Legion promised her, and then they deleted the post, but Reesa had shared it before it was deleted. So people made it seem like she was out chasing.
I'm not up to speed. Can you go back? What happened? Something with the BMW? Explain that, please. Explain that.
Yeah, and she has a scene or a part of the story where Legion took her to test drive a BMW X5.
Okay.
And she goes into great description about the kind she wanted, the color, the interior. And so people took that clip and they were remaking audio on TikTok of that clip about the BMW. So BMW kind of got in on the repost, like, hey, Reesa Teesa, come holler at us when you're ready, and making all these memes about the whole Reesa Teesa thing in relation to the BMW. And so Reesa Teesa, this was like yesterday or today, she shared it.
Okay.
And people were saying she thinks she's going to get a free car. And so she made a video saying, no, I didn't get a free car. And then BMW ended up deleting the post that they made.
Oh, wow.
But a whole bunch of people made these stories.
Well, now, hang on a second. So did she meet with some type of BMW sales rep, and then they determined that her story is cap? What happened?
Well, no, I don't think she met with anyone, but because of the popularity of the story, I think they were like, whoever runs their social media, we're just kind of capitalizing off the mention of BMW.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you to chime in? How old are you, first of all? I don't know if we've spoken before or not.
No, we haven't. I donate a lot, but this is my first time calling in.
Well, thank you, girl. I appreciate you. Now, never mind me. Never mind me, old nigga star. You know, Jamaican restaurants. Do you ever eat at them? Do you have any experience? Are you Jamaican? What is with the advertising of mac and cheese, and then they never have it?
I live in LA, and so it's not a lot of Jamaican restaurants out here.
Oh, okay.
And so I don't really eat Jamaican food.
Right.
But the one place that I do go to, they are a little stingy sometimes.
It's not even about being stingy. It's like, if you don't have it, take it off the menu. I go there in seek of the mac and cheese. I'm one of those people. I eat the same thing consistently. I don't order like different stuff. I always go for the oxtails, the peas and rice, extra plantains, and the mac and cheese. I need that, with a goddamn Coors Light. And if I can't get that combination, I'm aggy as fuck. But okay, so you don't really do Jamaican food. Okay. What else is going on with you on a Friday night? What are you doing?
I'm actually working from home, so I'm about to get off real soon.
Okay.
But yeah, I listen to you while I'm working from home. So
thank you, darling. Thank you. Have a very nice voice, and I appreciate your support. And you have a great weekend. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye now. Well, it's something with those girls from LA. They're just very agreeable, What a nice sound talking to her. Hold on a second. Let me go to my give me a second, guys. I'm a little trying to figure this out here. Okay. I want to put Killer's YouTube channel. I'm going to pin that to the top of my live chat. Killer, you've got to post a video ASAP. You got old videos up there. Let me see. Replace pinned message. Okay, guys, at the top of my live chat is the link to Killer's page. Please subscribe and she calls into the show and she cams up and she keeps me up to speed on things. Okay. Killer Daily. She's got a very nice profile picture. She's got some fly ass. So what type of glasses are those, Killer? Okay. Hang on a second, guys. I'm looking for, I don't know what happened to Dana. I guess she couldn't call back in. Let me go to area code 908. Good evening. Are you there? Two topics tonight.
Good evening.
Hey.
Good evening.
Hey, who's this?
How you doing? Kimberly.
Hey, Kimberly, your phone's going in and out. Can you make some adjustments so we can hear you?
Can you hear me now?
A little bit, yes. How are you? Hi, Kimberly.
I'm good. I want to comment on two things. I want to comment on the Reesa Teesa in the Jamaican restaurants. I'm going to give you a different perspective
Take your time.
about the macaroni and cheese.
Take your time.
Now, the first thing I want to say about Reesa Teesa, you made this story and made it seem like he hustled you, but the reality was when we saw the pictures of dude, he looked like he had on a $40 Foreman Mills fit with them earrings from the beauty supply store. There's no way on God's green earth he thought he was a VP. Let's just be real about that. Okay, I'm from Jersey, and I know better than that.
Okay.
Now, if you would have thought he was a VP, the first thing I'm instantly looking for is a man that's well dressed, cufflinks, smell good, nice shoes, tie clip. There's certain things you look for,
Right.
and he had none of those things. Second of all, how did he hustle you if he came into your house paying all your bills? It's beyond me. I think she shouldn't be offended by Charlamagne's comments because the reality is, whether it be a big back or small back, women in general, they do the same thing. But I'm a plus size young lady, and I feel like men will try to target you because they want to make you feel like you don't have enough self-esteem to say no.
Okay.
And I feel like she didn't use common sense. Common sense, first of all, I'm not moving in with nobody after no 2 weeks or talking about moving in nobody in 2 weeks. I don't care what bill you paying or not paying.
Right.
You don't know this person. This
Right.
is a safety issue. That's just like if I go hang out at somebody's house, I can't spend a night at your house because I'm never going to go to sleep because in the back of my mind, I don't know you like that.
Right.
So
facts.
I'm you laugh and you're a tourist the same way I am,
Right.
and we don't trust people. And I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
Yeah.
I'm
not trying to wake up with a steak knife.
And you don't know somebody.
A steak knife in my chest. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's it. Like for real. Nothing about him screamed VP. Then you sitting here making all of this for what? I watched the first part and was done. I'm like, and then the crazy part is she's allegedly from New Jersey. That's the gag. I was laughing when I heard that.
Stop. Yeah, I didn't even get to that yet. Now, where is Legion from? Her ex. Where's he from?
Philly. She got hustled by a Philly nigga. Like, and this is the funny part about the whole situation.
Stop.
It's no way.
Stop. We have to put respect on his name. If he's a North Philly nigga, he took her to the BMW dealer and let her test drive a car that he never paid for.
I could have took myself. Like I could take. This is where the problem is. You was excited about somebody doing something for you. For the reality is, I don't expect things from people that I cannot do for myself.
Right.
So if I want to go on the trip, I can pay for it the same way you can pay for it. I don't expect from people what I can do for myself. First of all, you had expectations of someone you did not know. He came in and he paid your bills. What really got her hooked on him, and I'm gonna tell you, she said it in the first part, was when they was on the first date and he went to go buy her a brand new tire and then he took her out to dinner. That's what it is, because women are not used to a certain level of kindness from men. Okay. So that's what opened her up. And not seeing it as a red. It could have been a red flag, but she led with that. Oh, he did this, that, third, and the fourth, instead of really taking the time and getting the vest, because they tell you when you first kick in with somebody, you don't really let them in your space because the kid's a false sense of security. That right there is a no.
If I can jump, is she born and raised in Jersey, or is she from Harlem and she got a little skrilla and then moved out to Jersey? Now she's trying to act high sedity.
Listen, the thing is, when I was on TikTok, all they were saying is that she was from Jersey. They didn't necessarily give details on what part of Jersey she was from, but yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah.
But she got hustled by a Philly nigga, so.
Sound like a bitch from Irvington or East Orange, just falling for the bullshit.
No, because they smarter than that. That's some South Jersey shit. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm from Elizabeth, and that would have never happened out here.
Okay. Well, I didn't say Elizabeth. I said Irvington or East Orange.
Yeah, but still, That sounds like some South Jersey shit. Because I'm not trying to be funny. We wouldn't have went for that. I'm not trying to be. Well,
Okay.
let me just say, somebody with common sense and a little bit of wisdom behind their age wouldn't have went for that. And the crazy part is, this is not some shit you did in your 20s. This is some shit in your 40s. Where's your sense of discernment at?
Right.
Because listen, I told you, I don't go to sleep at people's houses. I can rock with you. I'm not going to sleep at your house.
Right.
Like, where's your level of discernment at? Like, I'm just confused.
Right. Okay. You wanted to comment on my showrunner disrespect at Jamaican restaurants. I'm really bothered by this whole no mac and cheese thing. I know I've been saying this for years, but it's like, stop advertising it. Go ahead.
But this is the thing. I'm a professional chef, right?
Okay.
And for me, like, I've had a friend try to open up a restaurant. People don't understand that when you if you're going to have something on your menu, you have to have a certain level of clientele, meaning you have people in and out the door. A lot of times these restaurants don't have oxtails. They don't have macaroni because they don't have an influx of customers the way they need to have it. Because if you had customers the way you need to, you would keep that on rotation. I'll give you a case in point. It's this one particular show. It's not on anymore. It's called Miss Robbie from Sweetie Pies. You see how she ran her restaurant? They always had that food ready. You know why? Because they had the customers to support that. But if she didn't have the customers support that, then you can't necessarily make certain things. Because if you're going to make a macaroni and cheese, it's certain level of ingredients. Me, I don't use whole milk. I only use heavy cream, evaporated milk because of the water content of like 4 or 5 different cheeses. It's a certain level of money you have to spend. And you got to remember, a lot of these restaurants is in the hood. They don't have the backing behind it, and they don't have the customers. So they're doing everything on a wing and a prayer.
If I can jump in, you also have, and I'm assuming you have culinary training, yes?
Absolutely.
Okay. Most Jamaican restaurants have somebody's nephew or auntie cooking the food. So they don't have good business good business set up from the beginning. And so maybe I shouldn't even expect to get mac and cheese at my age. I should just go there and order everything else and say, "Oh, by the way, do you have any mac and cheese?" If you have it, great. If not, I shouldn't be fazed, because that's not what they specialize in. What do you think?
They're not going to do that, because the reality is they're going to try to get people in there by any means. They're not going to say we're not had this on the menu. Because think about it. If you know why oxtails are so high? Because if you go to the store, depending on what store you go to, that box is $100.
Right.
And you're only getting 15 pounds.
Right.
Again, I know this because I'm a professional chef. I cater parties and I work in New York City. So it's like, I know what's what.
Right. Yeah.
That's why when I want something, I don't really go to Jamaican restaurants for macaroni and cheese, because I know they're not going to have it.
It's really slave food. It's slave food. It's over seasoned. It's fattening, and it's feel good food. It makes you fall asleep. I can't eat it too often, but I'm just bothered. And maybe I'm just old and fucking aggy, but I've had enough. Anyway, I appreciate your call. Thank you for the education. Anything else you want to say before you go?
But then you know what, too? I'm from Jersey. When I go get Jamaican food, I go to Peppers in Brooklyn. Like, I don't go around here. Like, when I go to New York, they'll have it. But out here in Jersey, like Elizabeth, Linda, Roselle, they're not always going to have it. Like, you got to go to the city to really get it. Like, and it's good, unless you go into the soul food spot.
Okay. I appreciate the call, Dawn. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You have a good night.
Okay, bye now. You see, I'm looking to be educated. Man. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Wait a minute. He's ready to talk that talk. He ain't got no mask on. The white Denzel.
What? What?
Rory.
What's up? No.
Oh,
cracking.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Jump in there. Hang on, I want to make sure I get a thumbnail. Just a little closer. Okay.
See the white? See the blue eyes?
I
You see the
see the
you see
baby
the blue-eyed devil?
I see the
Hey,
baby.
wow, the blue-eyed devil in the house.
All right. Are you up to speed on the Reesa Teesa Charlamagne thing or no?
No, I don't care about Charlamagne. You know, but New York radio is horrible. Peter Rosenberg slap you, back slap you. I don't know why they put punk white boys like that on the radio. Don't understand it. But you know, that's what black people like. They like white people who are corny, white people who are placate to their bullshit, you know, instead of just keeping it real. We all live together, you know, we all live in the same city, we all live in the same state.
Right.
How could a guy from Chevy Chase, Maryland, be on Hot 97 or the national syndicated
Rory,
black radio show?
Waste time because they have
Chevy Chase, Maryland,
Rory,
a sucker,
they have
never
no
grew up
ratings.
around
Let's not
any
waste
black
time.
people.
They have no ratings. Let's not waste time. Let's get right to it. Charlamagne made comments about Reesa Teesa. If you're not up to speed, let's just bypass that. Disrespect at Jamaican restaurants. You and I spoke about this earlier. I said, hey, man, can you chime in? Give me your perspective. I'm just tired of the advertisement of mac and cheese, and it's never there. I had to go lay down earlier today.
You know, mac and cheese was never a black thing. Nobody ever said mac and cheese was a black thing. All of a sudden, the last 40 years, 30 years, they want to have mac and cheese for Thanksgiving, and it's a black thing, right? The macaronis come from Italy, you know? The mac and cheese was an Italian thing. It was an Italian-American thing, right? So when you come to America, you change a little bit. You know, instead of the red sauce, you start using some cheese. You know what I'm saying? So it was never a black thing. That was cultural appropriation. That's something that they took, put into their bag. It's all good, you know. But as far as Jamaicans making mac and cheese, who the fuck would go to a Jamaican place to eat mac and cheese?
Me.
You know?
Me.
Yeah, why?
It goes with
bro?
the oxtails. Listen, hang on. Since the late 70s, I have had an appreciation for that dish in particular. But it's almost
like mac and cheese too.
And I've had enough. Come on.
I like mac and cheese too. But the best mac and cheese is made from fat white women down south or black people, black Americans, FBA. It's not made by foreigners. That's not a foreign dish. You go to a Jamaican restaurant, you're getting what you're getting when you go to a Jamaican restaurant. You're going to get pauper food. You're going to get peasant food.
Oh.
That's what they're used to, peasant food. So, you know, if I went to a Jamaican restaurant, I don't know if people in New York City know, it's called Goodies in Far Rock, deep in Far Rock. And I got a barbecue chicken sandwich. Do you know what this goddamn stupid ass Jamaican did? He put a piece of chicken on between two pieces of bread, like the leg of a chicken. Didn't take the bone out of nothing. And I said, what the fuck? You know? And I put the order back. Yo, my man, you know, I know you know better than that. You see the skin? It's white. I'm not going for that. I'm just not going for that, you know? So I don't put any confidence in, if I want to have goat or some bullshit curry, not even an Indian curry or some good curry, I'll go to a Jamaican restaurant, you know, they're charging $20 a plate for. I don't eat oxtail. Me personally, I don't eat oxtail. That shit that's too close to the ass. I'll have a greater. Well, I mean, I'll just get a better cut of beef. You know.
I got caught today for $5 and change for a ginger beer. I said, "What the fuck?"
A ginger beer.
$5 and
My
80
man,
cents.
their ginger beer is so horrible that they drink Guinness. That's how horrible. They bit off us. Yo, all you Jamaicans, I know you've been drinking Guinness, right? That's our shit. That's our shit. You know, ginger. Ginger's for the stomach. That's not for the head. A beer is for the head, man. A beer is for the head. Make you feel good. Ain't nobody, Jamaicans. Fuck out of here, Jamaicans.
Hold on a second, Roy. Nick Severe, I'm sending you the link if you want to tap in. Okay, Nick, all you gotta do is just send me the link to the new video so we can get that to the top of the community section. All right. All right, what else is going on with you, man? Friday night, what's cracking? We're shaking in New York. You guys got, I saw something crazy about congestion pricing. I see firemen protesting. That's going down regardless of who's protesting. You know about this? In Manhattan?
Yeah, that's more peanuts, man. I mean, we got to make up the revenue somewhere for paying for these third world bloodsuckers. They're in every hotel. They're getting $53 million just for a pilot program, which could expand to like $1 billion, man. So they're just squeezing the people. They're just squeezing the people for these illegal immigrants. I don't know. I'm a hot-blooded motherfucker when it comes to these illegal immigrants. I don't like them. They have nothing to bring to the table. They are welfare suckers. And the ones from Venezuela, they've been kicked out of every country they've been to. They have skipped to Malu until they got here. And until Trump gets in and things get real, we're not, man. I just think we're in a whole world of trouble for the next couple months until we get Trump on board.
For those who don't know, New York City is what Roy and I were talking about. The MTA held the meeting, first public hearing earlier, for a new congestion pricing. What is that, like $15 extra to ride through Midtown Manhattan? Something like that. It's crazy. The cameras are going to take a picture of your fucking plate. They're going to send you a bill. I can only assume if you don't pay the bill on time, they then hit you with their $20 surcharge like fucking Easy Pass. Something like that?
Yeah, that's what they're saying, But when the revenue goes down and the whole shit goes down, it's not going to be like that. It's not going to be like that. They're going to reverse that real quick, whether it's Mayor Adams or another mayor. We're up against it, man. We're up against a city council that is anti-white, that is very woke, and I really don't know what to say as far as being a New Yorker goes. Being a New Yorker used to mean coming here and just getting it out the mud. That's what it meant. That's what it meant. It meant coming here, getting it out the mud. You got to have some tough skin. You don't care what people say about you. You're willing to fight. You get a couple of scars above your eye. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have scars above your face. A couple of scars. Now it's not wrinkles. It's scars. You get punched in your face. You get fucked up. That's New York City, man. That's New York City. But these cats is wild. These cats is everything is handed to them. My mother came. My mom's an immigrant. I'm not hating on immigrants. My mom's an immigrant. She came from Ireland. You know what she did? She lived in the Bronx on Bryan Avenue in a basement for 2 years until she got her money up. Nobody gave her nothing. Nobody put her in a hotel. Nobody gave her EBT card. No shit like that. So this is all
time, though. Different day and time.
So what does that mean, Star? A different day and time. That means that we give all our money to foreign homeless people.
Listen, I'm not agreeing with what's going on up there by no means. You and I talk behind the scenes. I'm just laying it out there what's going on. But the congestion pricing that is going to be coming to Manhattan it's making me not even want to go back there to do any business. I got to go back up there next month. And it's just like, that's one of the things that I'm like, God damn. So I can't drive in Manhattan. So if I do some business, and I'm living in this city, I'm going to have to Uber or Lyft. I can't drive downtown. I'll keep getting goddamn tickets. Anyway, I want to focus on that. That's not my topic. Before you go, man, so you're not a Breakfast Club watcher or listener. You've said that in the past. Are you familiar with Reesa Teesa? She was just on the Tamron Hall show in tears. She's lit right now on TikTok. You know her story or no?
No, I don't know who that. I don't know who the heifer is.
Easy. Easy
yeah,
way.
I don't know who that.
Easy way.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know who that heifer is. I don't know that black heifer. but yeah. I don't know that. I don't know that traitor. I don't know that black heifer. But what I do know is that Jamaicans, Dominicans, the rest are kind of bringing us into a toilet bowl of nowhere. It's crazy. I wish we had FBA people in the city council and in government who cared for the people. And there's no excuse. There's no racist excuse for white people this and white people that. Fuck Biden. You voted for Biden. We all on that Trump train.
Not me.
And you voted for Biden. And the city council is one that's killing us. So I'm not really worried about that. I got this picture right here, Star. Yo, check it out. I got this. This is that's Spike Lee. Spike Lee. I got this autograph joint. Can you see it? Hold up, I'm trying to show it to you.
Take your time.
I got this autograph. Absolute. My bad. I got this autograph joint.
From Spike?
Spike Lee, yeah. Do you remember when he did the Absolute Brooklyn?
No, I don't.
I need that Britney Spears. Son, I need that Britney Spears. I'm gonna trade you this autograph.
Wait. You're talking about my Britney Spears plaque?
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. You ain't gonna do that?
Nah.
You ain't gonna do that?
Nah.
I do have. I'm willing to trade you. I'm not asking for nothing for free. I got this value. This is value.
I do have an extra reasonable doubt plaque. You want that?
Say it again. What plaque?
I have an extra Jay-Z platinum plaque, reasonable doubt. The extra one.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Jay-Z a fake drug dealer. I don't want none of that. That's all cop. That's all cap. That's all cap. Jay-Z never sold no drugs. Jay-Z never did a day in Rikers Island. You show me Jay-Z was in Rikers Island for 9 months or 6 months and he was on the streets. No, this a big drug dealer. Jay-Z a big drug dealer. Been doing that since 89. Been doing that shit since 89. Never hit the island. Never even got caught on a humble. Jay-Z a phony. No, I wouldn't trade that for Jay-Z. Okay. No, I want that Britney Spears. Jay-Z can eat a dick, man. Fuck about Jay-Z.
We'll catch up tomorrow.
All
right. Salute. Okay. White boy Rory tapping in. Okay. Wait a minute. I got somebody else in the back. Wait a minute. I'm going to bring her on shortly. Sit tight. I want to reset my show, folks. Hold on a second. Kevin, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Guys, if you want to cam up and I don't know you, send in a nice, respectable donation and send me an email. I'll bring you on the screen. It's Friday night, okay? Okay, Jeremy says, Rory looks like the first Caucasian that played for the Negro Baseball League, okay? Okay, and Kevin says, I can definitely tell you I'll have him mopping my floor as my wife. Okay, we're going there tonight. Gemstar, I got your donation via PayPal. Thank you so much. Rory looks like he once called Jackie Robinson a nigger. R. Kelly, I got your donation. Which R. Kelly is this? Will you accept Joe Budden's invite? Yeah, so Joe and I are in contact. Yeah, I'm going on the Joe Budden podcast next month. That's my guy. Yeah, we've been DMing. We've always had a very nice, respectable relationship. And I'll keep you posted. But I've got to move down to Emerald Isle, North Carolina. I've sold the house here. I'm out of here. But thank you for your donation, all right? RC from the 315. Jamaican restaurants have the shittiest service, and their mac and cheese is trash. But if a white customer is being served, Jamaicans get in line. I think that's a fact. That's a fact. Firestarter says, Star, you are right about Jamaican restaurants. I had to stop going. I tried to order jerk chicken patties, and they never have it. Take it off the goddamn menu, okay? And 105 Fam says, off the rails we go. Salute. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there she is.
What's up, Star? Can you hear me?
On the block with Jen. Come down just a little bit so I can get you in that thumbnail. No, up the other way.
Oh.
There you go. Just a little more. Pow. Great. Good to see you, Jen. What's cracking?
Hi, how are you? I'm loving this on-screen thing. Everybody looks differently than I thought they would look. I was watching for a little while.
I had this set up about 5 or 6 years ago. I just never really activated it, but it's time to shift things around. Good to see you. You and I spoke earlier, yes?
We did. Salute for the information. We did.
Yeah. So what's cracking on a Friday night out there in Las Vegas?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I was in studio today. I wanted to jump in on these topics.
Please.
Okay, so I heard what Charlamagne said. He said it's big back behavior. That's BS. Being bamboozled happens to women of all shapes, sizes, races, and creeds. Okay, what makes us amazing is what also makes us vulnerable.
Okay,
men. And you had a caller earlier today that made a great point, right? These guys love bomb, and 90% of men don't do what these type of guys do, and that's how they get, women to believe everything, that they're saying. Because the average guy isn't going to say, "Hey, I'll buy you a tire. Hey, I'll fix your tire. Hey, the average guy is not going to do that. Average guy doesn't give a damn about helping a damsel in distress. So when a guy does come and acts like he's going to do it, it's very easy to woo a woman. But it's not just big back behavior. My back is quite tiny, and I've been there, done that.
I appreciate you. You and I talk behind the scenes about business and other things. But now, yeah, Jen, you're not a big back. In fact, you've got a six-pack. You're a woman of a certain age. That's your real hair. You don't wear a lace front, right?
Correct.
You and I are talking, sometimes texting when you're at the gym on the treadmill. So, with that being said, I hear you about women being I don't want to say mistreated, but disillusioned by men.
Yes.
Do you connect to Reesa Teesa? You, Jen, do you connect with her?
I absolutely connect with her because I went through the same thing. And also, I know Jess Hilarious and some other people are saying that she was dumb. Listen, these men don't target just dumb women. Okay, there are people in a group that I talk to, and these women are attorneys. These women are business owners. But what gets them in is that these men are very good at doing things that the majority of men don't do. Okay, the average guy is not going to buy flowers or buy the tower the tire or come move your front. They really go out their way to woo women. So it's not, I just don't like hearing that it's a big back thing, and I don't like hearing that it's a dumb woman thing.
Okay. You are not married at this particular point in time.
No, gracias.
You are a mother, and again, you're a woman of experience, knowledge, and wisdom. And you and I have great conversations behind the scenes, and you've called into this show in the past. So relating to what she's saying, and her now getting this mainstream appeal, the audience connects to what she has gone through. Do you yourself have any advice? Any solutions? Because I think this is possibly a lane for you.
Mhm.
This is a lane. Not that I'm trying to push you in this particular area, but you've got a lot of knowledge and wisdom. When you and I talk behind the scenes, somebody like Reesa Teesa, she's trying to figure it all out. When in reality, you've been there.
Yes.
You, in case people don't know, you have been arrested.
Yes.
You had the baseball bat breaking out the car windows. Yes.
Yes, the stabbings, the stitches.
Whoa! Can you stab somebody?
Oh, twice, 2 boyfriends. Yeah. I patched them up after, though, because I'm Puerto Rican. I patched them up after. But yeah, I mean, scissors, slashed the tires. No joke, no lie. My baby daddy has stitches on his wrist, cracked his nose. Yeah, I was that girl, but I'm reformed now. I was that girl, but
Did you just say no joke, no lie?
Yeah, no joke, no lie. No, really. Yeah.
That's the name of one of your new episodes. No joke, no lie. I
No,
stabbed him, and you are you accept accountability, responsibility.
Absolutely. I absolutely did. I was the violent one in the relationship. That's why certain domestic, quote unquote, domestic violence stories that I hear, I'm like, no, she would, without saying names, there have been some very public domestic violence cases where I was like, no, she swung at him first. She hit him first, especially if you're Caribbean or Latina. We usually make the first move. We draw first blood, and then the guy eventually, wows out. But there are cases like that. There are cases where the woman is violent first, and then the man finally retaliates. I know, because I was that woman. I was the woman that would reach out first and be violent. And sometimes if a guy is too boring, we get the poking at him because it's sexy when they get mad. So yes, I am taking full accountability. I am that woman.
Breaking news on the block with Jen accepts accountability. Girl, you got to go live and bring other women in on that topic. I didn't know about the stabbing. I know you pulled out the baseball bat, but you actually took it there.
Yeah, I took it there. Yeah, I was laying down and he was sitting on me and he was like, if I let you up, you're not going to do nothing. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do nothing. And as soon as he let me up, psycho. Yeah. It was on the popping.
It's really not funny, but it's very serious.
It was very serious at the time. And that's why, sometimes I see women talking, I'm like, she's capping. I know what the behavior is. Again, a lot of very public relationships that went under the domestic violence umbrella. I'm like, come on, girl. You swung first, or you hit him first. We just saw a man that was murdered by his crazy white girlfriend. She was hitting him first on the surveillance camera. And I was like, yeah, that happens, but nobody talks about it. I'd love to have some women come up and talk about it, but will they admit it? Right?
Jen, if you decide to go in that direction, not that I'm pushing you, you let me know. I'll have Kurt make you a banner, and you just talk your talk. I know you're not capping, and I'm not going to put your business out there. You had a situation months ago where, I'll just say out in Vegas somewhere, shit got crazy. You're worried about the police coming to get you.
I had to call my attorney.
What's that?
I had to call my attorney so he could talk.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk about that, but that's something else you might want to put on the table. But well, listen, great to hear from you.
She was a big back. The lady I got into the incident with, she was a big back. I don't know if that played a part.
Jen, she was also maybe 20 years older than you. So,
well, I don't know. She may not have been. We may have been the same age, Star.
No, you wouldn't. Do you take? I'm sorry. Do you take a pill every day? Respectfully.
What kind of pill?
To bring down the.
No, I take my multivitamins.
Okay.
But no prescription drugs, anything like
Okay.
that. I'm like this
Just
all.
asking, not trying to clown you. Hey, this has been a very refreshing, revealing conversation. Let's talk this weekend if you find time. Get a new banner going, guys. Make sure you go to Jen's YouTube channel, On the Block with Jen. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I want to say about the Jamaican restaurants. I'm on the other side, Star. They are a staple and they deserve to have that attitude. We've been dealing with it. I'm a New Yorker. We've been dealing with it since we were kids. I've been getting my beef patty with that side. If it doesn't come with the attitude, it don't taste as good. So I'm rocking with my Jamaican folks. They're the only ones though that can get away with that attitude. Anybody else, I'm yelping. But it is what it is. It's part of the culture.
I don't mind the attitude, but stop saying you sell mac and cheese on the goddamn menu, and then when I order it, you give me the same bullshit excuse you've been giving me since 1981 when I moved to New York. I've been eating Jamaican food since the late 70s when we used to drive from New Jersey into Southside Jamaican Queens to see my family. But since 1981, I know what I'm saying is real. Stop advertising it.
Okay, fair enough. Me not have that, right? Because they hit you with that.
Hey, I appreciate you. Great to see you, and let's catch up this weekend. All right?
Definitely. Good nitro, baby.
Bye now. Okay.
Bye.
On the Block with Jen tapping in. Guys, I'm going to keep you posted. She's got stories to tell. Yes, she does. Hold on a second. Okay. Hold on a second. Nick, sit tight. I'm going to get you on the screen. Okay, M. Clark, what area code? Folks, let me say this with all due respect. If you're emailing me to get on the show, if you're a past sponsor, a present sponsor, or a new sponsor, please say what area code you're calling from. I don't know people's numbers like that. I've got family members. I don't know their numbers. I don't look into the queue here and say, "Oh, I'm not going to answer that call." I answer all calls, but just what area code? M. Clark. Houston, where are you? So, are you tapping in? Are you tapping in? Hold on a second. Let me send Houston the stream link. All right, and Nick Severe as well. Okay, guys, thank you for your support via Cash App. Miguel, I got your donation. Miguel says, I've dated 3 Puerto Rican women, 2 from the Bronx and 1 from Brooklyn. Jen ain't lying. No, Jen's not a liar, man. She's got a wellspring of knowledge. Her and I have some really, really good business conversations. She's very, very creative, and I would love to see her do something where she's, talking about women accepting accountability. I think she'd be great in that area. Jason, I got your donation. Mac and cheese with oxtails has been my go-to for decades. Extra gravy on the mac. Facts. Spot in Bloomfield, New Jersey has that fire. It's $6 extra to replace the rice. Large, like 35 now. Yeah, you see, it's not about the money. I'll spend the money, but just, don't have me coming in there and then you don't have what I want. Then we're going to have a problem. Blade tapping in. Blade says, nigga, you're surprised to hear a Puerto Rican broad shanked someone? I'm surprised if a Puerto Rican broad tells me that she hasn't ever stabbed anyone. Gemstar, I got your other donation. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. Hold on, guys. I'm looking for, where is this? I don't know what happened to Dana. Dana was on the line and then she had to jump off. Area code 713. Good evening. Are you there? Friday night.
Hi, Star.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Hey, who's this?
Okay. Hi, my name's Alexis. I'm calling from Houston.
Hey, Alexis. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I was actually just wanting to call in about the Reesa Teesa thing because I was one of those people that watched the entire 50 series clip thing.
Please, let's
Um,
go. Let's go.
I'm actually kind of I feel I'm kind of hating a little bit
Okay.
because I don't understand why she got the. I don't understand why everyone's making it like such a big deal. Like the fact that BMW got in on this, like, because I was going through her comments and there were people like like BMW were saying how, oh, we're gonna find the car that he promised you, and they're like tagging her, and I'm just like, so you mean to tell me this girl's getting a BMW, being flown out to Paris because apparently like he gave her like an itinerary to go to Paris, and like he never took her obviously because he was a bum. Well, not a bum. Sorry, I know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call him a bum if he's a Philly nigga who just knew how to get inside of her good graces. Pardon me, and then he took her to the BMW dealer, not with the intention to purchase a vehicle, but to test drive. I have to respect. I have to respect his game. Go ahead.
That's such a shame. Like when I was listening to the story, I was like, so if he already kind of duped you on the house,
right?
Why did you think he was gonna buy you a foreign car? Because that would have been it for me for the house. I would have been like, come on now, you're not gonna buy me no foreign vehicle. But I don't know. It's just for me, it's just kind of weird because and everybody's just like, oh my gosh, she's so brave. She's telling her story. I'm like, we've all dated, a dude that has done us dirty. I mean, I've never done anything that bad. I've taken back cheaters before, but I've never done anything in where, a guy promised me something so lavish and, he's going to fly me to Bora Bora and all that. Oh, come on now. And we just met. Okay. She really set herself up for that.
If I can jump in for a second, and thank you for the context, because I didn't watch all of her episodes. Not saying that she's not worthy of the attention. I'm not saying that. But Charlamagne, aka Lesser Charge, on the Breakfast Club, I don't know which episode, he said she's giving off big back vibes. I don't have a problem with him saying that. It's not like he was, slandering her or setting her up for any type of, failure. Did you hear his comments? And did you see her on the Tamron Hall show? And Tamron sitting there, Tamron was damn near in tears. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Go ahead, Queen, talk. Did you see all that?
Yeah, I saw the clip, and then people started clapping in the audience like, woo. She's like, oh, well, people are saying I don't look like that. I would be a VP's type. And in my head, I'm like, well, I mean, I kind of thought VP would, go for like, the slim, beautiful, but I don't know. Maybe I know there are dudes out there that do like heavy women, but I was kind of confused. Like when he said, like the big back thing, is he talking about like how, cause I heard him say it, but I immediately just thought of, like big women being more desperate, more like gullible, like, oh, the guy holds the door for you and you immediately think like he's the love of your life. And it's like, come on. He's just being polite. Like he's not trying to get with you or anything like that. Yeah. You don't move him in 2 weeks when you meet him.
I didn't hear his comments, but listen, it's radio. It's theater of the mind. So as long as he's not crossing a line with regards to an FCC violation, I'm not going to kick his back and say, oh, he should be suspended. Or no, I'm sure he will apologize because, everybody well, not everybody. Most people today apologize for shit that they say. But I just found it odd that she chose to refer to him. She didn't say him by name unless you say he did. I didn't see her say his name on Tamron Hall show. But why didn't she refer to some of the comments or the trolls that had been like, tearing her apart? Why just him,
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But that's all I wanted to say. I don't have anything to say about the Jamaican restaurant thing. I've only had Jamaican food once, and honestly, I didn't understand the hype. I felt like it just tastes like American barbecue.
Ooh.
I don't really get the whole. I'm sorry. Ooh, I know they're gonna be mad at me.
Whoa.
But I didn't understand. I'm like, okay, this chicken kind of tastes like just regular barbecue.
Now, hang on. Where are you from? You said Jamaican food just tastes like regular barbecue. What's your background?
Oh, I'm black. I'm from Houston, born and raised.
Okay.
Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But thank you so much for taking my call. I know you got other people.
Have a great
Thank you.
evening. Thank you. Bye now.
You too. Bye-bye.
Man, a lot of females calling in tonight, huh? Okay. Nick Severe, sit tight. I see you in the queue, sir. Nick Severe, sit tight. Guys, at the top of the live stream should be the PayPal link. If you want to use the PayPal link with regards to any advertising, we do give you a discount if you use the PayPal link. Okay, it's right there. What else? Something else I wanted to mention here. Is it Alois? Am I saying your name right? Okay, you're on the line. I think I just spoke to that person. Thank you for your support. Bussy Lover Club. Rory's face is perfectly designed for the comfort of my cornfed. Oh, wow. Okay, you're talking a little crazy. Sit tight. Let me get Nick Severe in the queue here, but let me get his information on the screen first. This is one of my sponsors. Where is the showrunner for Nick Severe music? Coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nick, good to see you, man. We can't hear you. You got to push your mute button. Give it a second. I can't hear you. Guys, can you hear Nick Severe? I can't hear him.
How about now?
Yeah, there you go.
Now I can't hear you. What the?
Well, we can hear you.
There we go. I got you. Right.
Good to see you, man. Thank you for tapping in.
Good. Working, man. Grinding.
I like your music. I'm not just saying that because you're a sponsor. I've checked out some of your tracks. Very marketable. Very if I had to put it in a category, not that it has to go in a category, it has a radio feel to it. Do you have a team trying to do things outside of just what you're doing right now?
Yeah, I have a lot of radio records. I've been doing it a minute, so I'm sure you remember the whole, we need a radio record, we need a club hit, we need a chick song, etc. I just make what I think is dope, and my confidence level is through the roof, and I just feel like everything we push out is fire. So I just like to get the visuals out there, and I'm more about getting placements. I want to make it in a couple movie scenes, TV scenes, commercials. Nice. I got a lot of friends that do music.
Nice.
That they've made that happen, and we talk behind the scenes like, hey, how'd you run that play? How's this work? So I'm just a student of the game. I just try to constantly record, but I get that a lot. Like, I put a new song out today, no video yet, but I got a new video from a week ago, and I get that a lot in the DMs, comments, text, email, whatever. Like, man, you just have that mainstream sound. Like, they're almost surprised just because of the current landscape. It just kind of sticks out, which I think works in my favor. So I enjoy that.
If I can jump in, not that there's anything wrong with what you're doing. And I'm an older radio guy. So the reason why I said that is because I do know that the labels, if you're looking in that direction, they're always looking for something that already is in tune with the radio formula. Songs that are on radio stations per se, they utilize a certain formula. So that's all I was saying. But what you're doing is working. The visuals are really, really good, man. You have a new track coming out, or something else we need to put back up at the top of the community section?
So you may even know this artist from all your time. I got a song I put out today with Emilio Rojas. I believe he's from Rochester, New York.
Sounds familiar.
So we dropped that today. The video's in the can, but I scheduled things out ahead of time. So Jungle, which is just me, we went and shot that in LA. I went and knocked out 2 in LA. That's one of the 2. So that's been out for a week. So when I was getting at you, that's the one I want to promote. The new video, Change the Weather, is what you had up for the 3 weeks.
Okay. Well, you already have credit with me, so just keep us posted, man. Whenever that's ready to be posted, and let's get
it's out right now. It's been out for a week. Jungle's rocking right now. I'm gonna send you the link. I think I put it in my message. I will
send me the link. We'll get that cracking tomorrow morning.
Hey, Star. What you know about these?
Okay, okay. Are you a frequent smoker or just occasionally?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My video guy, my old video guy is like, hey man, I think you're going a little too heavy on the cigars in the video. I said, I think last time I checked, you're an employee. For sure, relax. I'll go as hard as I want on these cigars.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, man, I'm trying to get a deal with this dude. We DM a lot, actually. Cool dude.
Nice. Well, look, man, I appreciate you tapping in. Is everything spelled right on the bottom of the screen there?
Yep, that's it. Exactly.
The music.
I'm gonna jump in the chat and throw the video link in there too, and I'm gonna email it to you right now. I just got back to the condo.
You should have a wrench in that live chat. Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good deal.
Oh, good.
Hey, man, thank you for being available. Keep me posted on that link as soon as possible. All right.
I will. Thanks, Star. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right.
Nick Severe tapping in, one of my sponsors, guys. Okay, check him out on YouTube and other platforms. Folks, give me a second. I want to get some other sponsors on the screen. Mr. Skylar Saunders, are you out there, sir? Do you want to tap in, or are we promoting one of your current videos? Skylar Saunders. Okay, there's his info on the screen right there. Jay, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Star Jenna Cute Rosie Perez. Okay. Jen's got stories to tell. Damn, out here stabbing niggas and owning up to it. Food, peace, and self-care. Got your donation. Star taking Aggie naps. Sir, that is a whole fact. I have been for years. I don't take any type of pills for anxiety or what's some of the other stuff you folks take. I don't take. Well, I've never been depressed in my life. But no, I go lay my dumb ass down when I get too worked up. Throughout the day, I go lay down and I bounce back later. But thank you for your donation. Is it Samika? Hey, Samika, I got your donation. Oh, she says, Star, what's good with that Hanson plaque? The group Hanson, that's in Rome, New York. I'm gonna hang on to that one. But you know what depending on what you're looking for, Samika, I've got an extra Aaron Carter plaque. That might be worth some money because he's out of here. I forget which album it is. It's one of his earlier albums, Aaron Carter. But yeah, everything else has been already shipped down to Emerald Isle, North Carolina. But thank you for your donation, Samika. Okay. Okay, M. Clark. Where's M. Clark? 718. Hold on a second, guys. I think this is him right here. M. Clark, good to hear from you, man. Thank you for sending your number.
All right, man. All right. Good to hear from you as well, Star. How's everything?
Good. You are an artist. For those who don't know, you've called in before. Anything new that you want to promote that we can put in the community section?
Well, you know what? I have some pictures and stuff, and I guess I was trying to do the live feed thing. Okay. I don't know how that worked out, but it didn't. The link wasn't that was for the young ladies site or something.
Well, as long as you stay in contact with me and Amy via email, Amy will take care of you, man. But
okay, all right. Now, I mean, I don't know how it works, but it's all good. I just want make sure the show goes good. But I wanted to say something on the Jamaican food,
please,
because a lot of people can't comment on Jamaican food because they're not Jamaican.
Okay.
So the whole thing is, guess what? The oxtail is excellent. And it's very expensive, and it goes great, like you said, with the mac and cheese. But a lot of people are lazy, and Jamaicans use the word feisty. A lot of women, they kiss their teeth, or they're watching soap operas, or some Jamaica news, or something like that. When you're walking in a restaurant, and they don't want to, come up to you right away, and it's almost like an attitude, So that's kind of the experience, but. In some of the little low spots is good, but a lot of times you go to Golden Crust, the soup is ready at 9 o'clock in the morning. You go to the real Jamaican spots. Oh, come back in 1 hour. Come back in 3 hours. But I don't know, Star. What we
Well,
think?
now, hang on a second, because you see what I have on the screen right there with regards to disrespect at Jamaican restaurants. I'm not just talking about the attitude. And I'm a person, I'm a creature of habit. I want what I want consistently. The same thing. If you disrupt my routine, I'm bothered. Don't throw the routine off. You follow me?
Exactly.
And over the decades, I have been disappointed so much to the point where I'm spazzing. I'm trying not to spaz too much, but I'm spazzing tonight. Are you Jamaican yourself, M. Clark?
So I have at least about six generations of my family in Jamaica. I wasn't born there, but
okay.
So I was raised with the culture, and
okay.
So that's in in your roots and stuff like that. So,
are you married, sir? Are you married?
You said, am I married? I almost got married to a Dominican girl. It was supposed to be.
So the answer is no. You're not married. The reason why I was
I'm not married. I'm still looking.
The reason why I was asking you is because listen, I can go really deep with this here. Pause. I'm just trying to get an understanding. I haven't even gotten to ackee and saltfish yet. I haven't gotten there yet. Okay. I haven't gotten there.
We could get into it. It's not a problem.
Okay. So all right. So but you don't have a problem with the lack of food at the Jamaican restaurants. It's what you expect.
Of course.
Because you're Jamaican, it's not a big deal. Go ahead.
No, of course I do. I think it's unprofessional, and you have to go to commercial establishments in order to get the service. But the food doesn't taste. It's almost like they say you put your foot in the food.
Yeah.
So those little rundown spots that don't open and say, "Oh, Rebecca, and the door is closed," and all this stuff, and I will come back in 10 minutes, and I'm upstairs, and you got to knock on the door and the window and all this stuff. This is ridiculous. That is frustrating. I think that's unprofessional. I think that's disrespectful.
You mentioned Golden Crust, yes?
Because it's commercial. So it's gonna open at a certain time and it's gonna close at a certain time, and you're gonna be able to get anything you want.
Did you know that the CEO of Golden Crust killed himself back in 2017 over a tax debt probe by the IRS and other government agencies?
I didn't know the reason. I was aware. I thought it was over like a female or something. Wow. I thought he didn't want his family to have his money. I thought it was something like that.
Well, there may be some validity to that, but the IRS was coming down on him, and they were looking to trying to get into the books, and allegedly there was a boy running amok.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Allegedly, I have no proof. So some type of Bayesian boy was pushing a wraith.
Star, I would just tell you a little bit.
Nigga stars out of pocket.
My visit back. I wasn't back to Jamaica since I was like 12 years old.
Yeah.
And I went back to Kingston, which is dangerous. I didn't grow up over there, that part of Jamaica. And during the 4-hour drive, we went through different towns. There was an area, and it looked demonic, and there was some type of men, women, people kind of. It looks crazy. It was like 40 of them, and they were all type of Banji people. I couldn't believe it, but this was driving for 4 hours from Kingston to go to Manchester. I was traumatized. Yeah. I've never seen anything like that in Jamaica.
Have you ever been to Trenchtown?
I'm not. I wasn't allowed to go to that part of the country. it's not safe for, if you're from the country, you can't go to the city.
Just curious. Hey man, great to talk to you. Stay in contact with Amy with regards to
All right, I'll take care of
sponsorship.
that tomorrow.
Yeah, and anything that you have by way of new artwork, man. Make sure
They look great. I tried to do it. I didn't know if it was gonna go through. I tried to do it impromptu. I put up a light.
Okay.
I put up a few paintings.
Okay.
One of my expensive little trees, and I tried to make everything look, a little fly, but it didn't work.
Send the pictures to Amy. She will make a banner for you. She's like really a whiz with that stuff. All right.
Okay, no doubt, Star. Thank you so much, man. Great show, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay. M. Clark tapping in. Houston, sit tight, sir. I see you in the queue. Like Bussy for Chocolate sends in a donation. Enjoying the show and enjoying the cameos. Star, I love when you keep the show R-rated. Don't let YouTube dumb it down. Well, sir, I thank you for your donation, but you might be a newer viewer and listener. My audience knows, going back to the mid-90s, I've always said, I'm not selling out. I sold out a long time ago. This is a business. I'm not keeping nothing real, sir. If there's ever an issue with the video gets edited or deleted or it gets out of here. I'm not fighting a war against censorship, but I thank you for your donation. Hey, Gina, I got your donation. She says, I started watching Armand because of you. Oh, thank you, Gina. Yeah, Armand Wiggins. What a very intelligent front runner in the world of social media. And Gina, make sure you tell him I'm speaking on his name. He knows I support him. He and I spoke months ago about something going on behind the scenes, and he's one of the young people that I really appreciate how they've taken hold of social media and urban media. You feel me? So it was nice to see him on that show with Claudia Jordan and Al Reynolds. Hey, Al. Hey, girl. Star Jones X. Thank you, Gina. I'm out there right now. Houston, hold on a second. Somebody else has been on hold here for a while. Hold on a second. Area code. Well, a lot of females tapping in tonight. 253. Good evening. Are you there? On Friday, 253.
Hey, what's up, Star?
How are you, sir? What's cracking?
I'm good. Wanted to get in on the mac and cheese real quick. And I don't want to mention names, but someone called in and was saying that mac and cheese was invented by Italians. That's false. It's a foundational Black American dish. Goes all the way back to Thomas Jefferson, enslaved person. So
you're talking about Rory, sir. Call him out. You're talking about Rory.
Yeah, Rory. Yeah. Rory's punk ass. It was nice to see his face, to put a face to it. You know what I mean? Just in case I see him in New York. But yeah, that's completely wrong. Completely wrong. It was
well, sir. In reality, pasta was invented by Asians, not Italians. So I'm sure Asians somewhere along the line experimented with pasta and cheese and milk and possibly cream and other things. But go ahead.
Yeah, but they didn't call it mac and cheese. It was actually James Hemings who created it. They wrote about it in the early 1800s.
I think you're correct. I think you're correct.
Yeah, he was an enslaved man under Thomas Jefferson when Thomas Jefferson was in France and brought him there to be his personal chef, to get classical training, so that way he could bring them on his plantation and still have that French cuisine. And then James got it popping and started mixing some stuff together, and lo and behold, we have mac and cheese. So I just want to put respect on the foundational Black Americans' names.
Wait a minute. Now you say, hang on, you call his name and then he pops up. Rory, this guy called your name. He called your name, Rory.
Yo, what's up? You can hear me, sir?
Yeah, he's right there. So you call Rory's name. He's right there.
Yeah, Roy, you're wrong about the mac and cheese.
You know, he's talking about my podcast. Who the F are you, man? You know what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden, that's a FBA or African American dish. That's not an FBA. You're culturally appropriating, man. You're culturally appropriating. You never had noodles. You never had pasta in any form, fashion, or sense, whether it was from Africa or you came to the New World. When did you invent pasta and then put cheese in it?
Well, you tell me, Roy. I mean, I'm listing facts and names and dates, and you're just talking out of your ass. You know, you give me names and dates of when that stuff got it popping in
My
Italy.
man, I'll give you names and dates. Pasta was invented actually by the Chinese in like who knows, the 6th century or some crazy old shit like that.
Sir, let him respond. You let him respond,
and
sir.
as they move forward towards Europe, the Italians got onto the pasta and they rolled with it, and the Italians came to this country in the early 1800s. So all of a sudden, it's an FBA dish. I got to tell you, you people are the culture vultures of cultural appropriation. Whether it's whether it's your people online or on the TV wearing blonde wigs or short blonde hair, on top of our food that you culturally appropriate, come up with something original, man. Are you for real that you came up with the macaroni and cheese? Just because you niggas put that shit in Thanksgiving does not mean that you came up with that. You bit.
Rory, where you going? Where you going? Slow down. Where you going? Go ahead.
Roy, I want no smoke with you. I want no smoke with you.
Well,
Roy.
sir, you called his name.
Because you don't have
You got him saying the N-word. You called his name. He's right there.
Because your facts don't represent history. No, you just want to feel good. Like Fannie Willis. You just want to feel good. You a Fannie Willis feel good, talking about race all the time. Shit. Don't nobody say nothing when we talking about sweet potato pie or something like that. We give you your credit. We give you your respects. We give you your props. Your food is beautiful. Your food is awesome. We love Black American food. Everybody loves Black American food. But don't culturally appropriate and be like macaroni and cheese is your shit. That is not your shit, man.
Black American food is delicious. Italian American food is okay. I'm not shitting on it, at all. But I just wanted to set the record straight, Rory, that you can look in the books and read the articles, and I cook. That's what I do. So I know the history of some of these different things, and they weren't calling it mac and cheese. Yeah, they were probably putting cheese and macaroni back there in Italy, but they didn't call it mac and cheese until 1830 something. That had nothing to do with the Italians. But the other thing I want to talk about, Star, if I can,
go ahead.
It's Nature Boy. He just got convicted. 30 years plus.
Oh wow.
Plus life.
Wow.
Ain't nobody talking about Nature Boy. We talking about cultural appropriating food. You made a comment. You made a whole dissertation, and now all of a sudden you're backing away from it. You're running away from it.
No, I'm not. I just don't want to argue with you, Roy. Like, listen, I've been watching
this
show for a while.
I'm not arguing with you either. Am I being?
Well, sir, you made a statement. You called him out. He's right there. We can get back to Nature Boy.
To the topic. The topic is the food. I have never said anything about you personally or disrespect you personally. We're talking about the food. You made a wrong comment. You're wrong, and you still won't back away from being wrong. You did not invent macaroni and cheese. You didn't make macaroni and cheese anything better. You just equated that into your what you have for your dinner. But give respect, give props where that comes from.
Give me facts, Rory. Give me facts. If you're saying foundational Black Americans did not create food, everything that or mac and cheese, everything I'm saying is a lie, then give me facts. Like
Nobody said everything you saying is a lie. I said what you said about mac and cheese was a lie.
Are you saying James Hemmings didn't exist?
You are Mac and phony. You a whole black and phony. You know, forget about Mac and Roni. You are black and phony. And you know you didn't come up with that.
That's what you are. You're
it's cool. No, yo, you know what's cool about America is that black people take all the European food and add theirs into it and make it a little bit better. No, they make it a little bit better. But you know what?
Yeah, that's true.
White people take black food and make it a little bit better too. And that's the whole thing about America. It's a blend. But you black people, mad racist. And you want to act like you created something.
Jesus.
Or it's all yours.
All right, guys, listen, I'm going to shift gears here. Rory, hang on a second. Sir, you have the last word. Something else you want to put on the table? You had a discussion with Rory. I'm going to give you the last word. Go ahead. Rory, hang on.
Yeah, I was just gonna just to Rory, you know, you're the problem. You're the problem. You know what I mean? Like, if we're always gonna have problems in America as it relates to race because of stupid guineas like you.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I'm not a guinea, and I will punch you in your black face. You're the problem.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hang on a second, Rory. Yeah, Rory's Irish. He's not Italian. All right, Rory.
These guys are lying. I mean, lying is lying.
I let him speak. Yeah, and let you respond. I appreciate you, man. We'll talk tomorrow.
Black people created pasta. All of a sudden, black people created pasta.
Okay. All right, Rory, got to go, man. Salute. Okay. All right, Rory tapping in. Whew, man, oh man, oh man. We're rocking, we're rolling tonight, guys. I'm gonna get Houston on the line. Then I'm gonna take a break. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Earl, I got your donation via Cash App. Thank you, sir. I don't see a message, but thank you, Earl. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. I've got one of my ex-girlfriends threatening me. Let me just read this a second. Hold on a second. Oh, shit. You've got a lot of nerve. You said far worse than what Charlamagne. I'm going to expose you. Okay. All right. There's my nigga Houston. What's cracking, Houston?
Dog, what's popping, dog? Man, you got your exes beefing with you. These niggas mad over mac and cheese. Ain't no mac and cheese was that deep. I'm like,
Houston, listen, man. I went off the rails today because I went to a goddamn Jamaican restaurant, to get the oxtails, my standard. They didn't have that, so I got the jerk chicken. And it's almost fucking 1 p.m. 12 something. No mac and cheese. Okay, well, it's on the goddamn menu right there.
Yeah,
so I had to go 6 miles to another place where they make some homemade mac and cheese, but it wasn't the Jamaican restaurant. So, I finally got what I wanted, but just, had to go lay down after that. What's cracking, man?
It was a rough day for you, dog.
Rough day.
Yeah, dog, I ain't no niggas I'm like, I don't care about mac and cheese like that, dog. I don't even eat Jamaican food like that. The last thing I ate Jamaican was one of their women, but that's another story. But anyway, let's go back to the topic is
Charlamagne.
Charlamagne. I saw old girl. She's easy work. That would have been easy pickings for anybody, dog. That is easy. I don't even think that he said nothing wrong because she looked like she wants sympathy. And there's probably a whole line of niggas that got the same story with her, dog. I'm talking about she looked like she got niggas in her diary. She looked like one of them motherfuckers that have a diary full of niggas that did her wrong. I'm like, you know what
I'm not mad at Charlamagne. Charlamagne, he said big back behavior. Kevin Samuels used to talk about big Shirley's, like, in similar fashion. Go ahead.
Yeah. And then they have that mentality, like, if they know this nigga don't want them, but they still give them money. I'm like, I get that money too. I'm like, if you gonna give it to me, hand it here. Give it to the church. You know what I'm talking about? Because you know
Right.
good goddamn well. You know
Yeah,
good
yeah.
goddamn well I'm not finna walk outside with you, goddamn. You are good for after 2 o'clock. Goddamn it, I might take you out early in the morning when you sitting in the car in the drive-through, but we are not gonna be out on no date. And then her attitude is all, she passive aggressive. You know, they act like that. They're like they don't know what this man was gonna do. You know how many niggas probably done ran through her and then did the same thing with that man? I don't feel bad for her, man. That nigga did what he's supposed to do, dog. That's called, man. You see what you
Hang on a
see.
second. Houston, did you ever watch Kevin Samuels? He called some girl, he was talking to her, and she gave her height and weight, and he said you're built like a fullback.
Yeah, oh, dog.
And then he
That's
said,
what
hut.
Yeah, dog. He was calling him out because she was built like a fullback. Don't nobody want no woman. Your back wider than mine, man. We ain't working.
Right.
I'm like, you supposed to, when we take a picture, man, I'm sitting up here chilling with you and your back wider than mine. I got to reach over on you. You know what I'm talking about, man? Come on now. I'm like, I fuck with you, but no, you know what I'm talking about? When you find some of these niggas, you know what happened? That nigga took a picture with her and saw it, and she was sharing that picture, and that went left. Because when the other women that he messed with probably saw it like, that's what you did? And then it went left, dog. You know how women are, dog. God, that girl
Did you
looked
see
like
the episode I'm talking about? Reesa Teesa on the Tamron Hall show. I just saw a little clip on the Shade Room, and Tamron Hall is sitting there just saying she's got that worried face, like, oh, he said that, yeah. Oh, girl.
I saw a little piece of it, and you know what? I saw it only because I've seen that big back, whatever she is, on several clips, but I ain't know her name. But all them other women doing that smaller than her is showing her they just acting like they got sympathy for her, but they know she's stupid. They know her kind, and those are the women that they have with them when they feel like, oh, that's what you want, or you want this. They always have one of those in the group. Be like, oh, that's what you want. And then 9 times out of 10, a nigga be done hit that too.
Yeah.
Why are you with you? You know what I'm saying? It's low down.
Hey, Houston, speaking of Tamron Hall, did you know back in 2019, according to dailymail.co.uk, she confessed to facilitating a cocaine deal with her one-time college boyfriend, Tamron Hall.
Yeah, that was right before she got a TV show and whitened up a little bit. And then she had to come with it. Because I remember, because I be on these mammies and I be on these hoes like that too. I remember everything a hoe do.
Tamron
Yeah,
Hall was a bottom bitch.
she was a bottom bitch. She was a flat back.
Hold on. I shared a story about a bad situation I got myself into when I was 19. Okay, so she sounds back in the days. Yeah, back in 2019, Tamron Hall, for those who don't know, admitted to facilitating cocaine deals with her college boyfriend. Go ahead.
They always say that back in the day, shit. I'm like, you knew what you were doing. You was a flatbacker and you was a cokehead. You knew what that nigga was doing too.
Well, now hang on. We don't hang on.
No. I ain't saying she was.
Slow down.
Okay, I ain't saying she was.
We don't know if she was using coke. Slow down.
No, I'm saying facilitating.
Okay, facilitating, but don't try to attack her, and then I gotta bring you into it.
I'm saying she was facilitating. Okay, so we don't get that twisted because I don't want to come after me. I got another problem. But yeah.
Hey man, when do you go live on your platform? Because you go off the rails every day. Did you send me a new banner? What's going on with your channel?
Dog, I had that going in today because it's rodeo weekend out here, and I was out earlier shooting footage for like songs that I've done and working on. And then my homeboy, I got to check my email to get the banner to you. And then your boy 50 out here doing a show tonight at Rodeo Houston. He packed out. Yeah, man. He had you remember when old boy Zero got jumped out here in Houston? He had his own festival. He had his own festival, and I didn't even know it. 50 doing his own thing besides Bun B. So 50 at the rodeo tonight doing his own show. And it's packed out. So I went out there and got footage. I was just around town, just, doing what I do. You know what I mean? But
well, listen, I got to go take a break, man. Good to talk to you. Get me that new banner, man, so I can promote you. All right?
All right, I got you, man. Thank you for having me up, as always.
Yes,
Salute, man.
Salute.
Already.
Okay, all right. It's my guy Houston tapping in, okay? I feel better since talking to myself, who I talk to daily, and talking to you folks. Whew. Give me a second. I just, there's some things in life that I just, they have to be right. I'm spoiled. I always have been. If something is wrong with the food or just whatever, my whole day can be off, and I had to go lay down. I was traumatized. I was traumatized. Again, I had to go drive an extra 6 miles to get some, homemade mac and cheese. It wasn't from a Jamaican restaurant, but I got that, and then with the jerk chicken that I purchased, I got home and I ate. I'm sitting on the deck. I'm looking at the ocean. I'm sipping a Coors Light, and I just said, "Okay, go lay down, old nigga. Go lay down." So here we are now. Okay, guys, on the screen, please check out one of my sponsors, FrollyFusion.com. Okay, tell them I sent you. Great products, great appliances, very, very upscale. That particular platform at affordable prices. I want to say that. Okay, FrollyFusion.com. Okay, I'm going to try and get some of you folks on the line, but let me just say this: if you send in a donation, I'll pick up the phone faster. I don't charge people to call in, but it helps me when I'm looking to pick up a call. Let me see. Someone said they're calling in from 718. They're claiming to be from Brooklyn. Who is this here? Good evening. Is that you? 718. Did you send me an email? 718.
No, I didn't send an email. But,
okay, can I put you on hold, sir? Sit tight. Sit tight. If you didn't send in an email, someone sent in a donation and email. Hold on. Is that you? Area code 718. You sent in an email?
Yes, sir. I sent the email, no donation, to be real with you.
Okay. Well, how can we help you, sir? I'll give you.
Please. Just real quick.
Get rid of the echo, please. You got echo in the background. Fix the echo.
Oh, I apologize. Hold on. Let me switch phones.
Give him a second.
Is this any better?
Yes, sir. How can we help you?
All right. Just to be clear, Jamaican mac and cheese is trash because we don't eat that shit. I was born.
Okay, sir. You're not going to call in here cursing, and you didn't even send in a donation. Slow down.
Apologize.
Yeah.
I was born in Jamaica.
And you've still got echo, sir. So you still have echo.
No disrespect. I'm going to call another time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Take it off the menu. Yo, we don't eat that. Just take it off the menu. Stop advertising it. That's the point. Hang on a second. Sheesh. Okay, thank you, Nick. I got your email with regards to the new video. Pardon me. Let's go to area code 717. Good evening, late night edition. We're talking about two topics. Are you up to speed? Area code 717. Yes, no, maybe. If not, we have to go. We cannot wait for you. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Area code 517. Are you there? Good evening.
Yo, Star Snap from Michigan checking in, bro.
Good to hear from you, Nat. What's cracking, man?
I'm going to send a donation in as soon as I get off the line with you.
Salute. Where do you want to start, Nat?
Man, it's cool as light night right now. We chilling at the crib, painting my kitchen, me and my bride. Nice. We listen to the show. She said she never been to a Jamaican spot ever. And mac and cheese, and my wife said she never eat no mac and cheese from no Jamaican spot. That's it.
I hear you, Nat, and I agree. It's not a Jamaican, delicacy, so to speak. But when you advertise it, at least have it. If you can't have it, take it off the goddamn menu. That's what I'm saying.
Man, I'm foundational Black American. I come from the going to the basement of my aunt's crib, and it was danger pots. If you lift the wrong pot up to lit up the pot with the chitlins in there, it'll spoil your whole afternoon. I come from that. So, mac and cheese, man, I had superior mac and cheese. I'm married right now. You know that stuff. My wife, who I love to death, my best friend, she could never touch the FBA people in my family's mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? That's an understood thing, so don't even try that. But Jamaicans, come on, man, get out of here. You better, you know what I'm saying, keep getting them on plantain planes and frying them up. I don't want to hear shit from no Jamaican about no mac and cheese. Personally,
take your time. Nat, it sounds like you're feeling good. You guys are painting the kitchen, you said?
Hell yeah, we doing our kitchen, man. Primed it up, taped it up. You know what I'm saying? Did all that.
Nice.
And you know what I'm saying? We modeling. We homeowners over here. You know what it is.
I know how. I know how you move. I know how you moving. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Rocking with you. I had you on the speaker. I had one of my buddies here earlier. I said, yo, Star's checking it. He said, who is Star? Right. He seen Rory and all them go through. He said, what is you doing? I said, yeah. Salute, man. But
Salute.
Hey, yo, I know you don't like to go back. I know you don't like to go back, but the topics you've been having, the afternoon shows, the evening research shows, man, them inspire young minds.
Thank you.
And old minds too, man. I support the machine, bro. Keep doing what you do. Salute, holla.
Tell the wife I said have a great weekend. Thank you so much.
I appreciate that.
Yes,
peace.
sir. Okay, peace. FrawleyFusion.com. Again, guys, that's one of my sponsors. Please check them out. Skylar Saunders, are you out there, sir? Do you want to tap in? I want to make sure I'm giving this man some shine tonight. Skylar Saunders. Okay. Let's go to area code. Somebody tapping in from 973. Good evening. Are you there? I'm talking about two topics.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Star? Just to touch on both the topics very quickly.
Yes, sir.
The mac and cheese, that's pretty much a hit or miss. They just do that just to, because most of the time it's in black neighborhoods. They just do that to try to pull people in. So you're going to have mac and cheese. You're going to have fried chicken on the menu. But you also brought up another point. They are also selling, if you don't know it, because I've been eating this stuff since the 80s, they will sell you fake jerk chicken. Fake chicken with just a jerk sauce. Right. That is not jerk chicken. That's one of my pet peeves.
Stay with me, sir, because you see, I didn't want to go in that direction, but
Star, it's Friday. Let's do this, man.
Yeah.
Call them out.
In Japan, they're now, they've already perfected it, creating steak from waste, bowel movement waste in Japan.
Wow.
So now they they've got different Food and Drug Administration regulations and things over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You'll know that once you see the fruit.
Right. So at any point in time, we may see some steak here, and as you just said, fake jerk chicken. You bite into some goddamn oxtails and you're really eating a piece of shit from Japan.
Literally. Thinking it's a Kobe.
Literally.
Thinking it's a Kobe steak or something. Oh my God.
Come on, talk your talk.
Hey, and as far as that big back chick, Star, nah, bro. Excuse me. Nah, no, sir.
Yeah.
She's not from Irvington, East Orange. She's from Freehold or either Cherry Hill.
Oh. Now, are you sure? Because she may be from Nutley or Clark, New Jersey. She strikes me as one of those girls from like a Nutley, New Jersey type. You know, just you know.
Nah, Star, we gonna go here with it. She's from Denellen.
Oh. Wow. 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 I thought you were gonna say Vauxhall or Camden or some fucking where.
Hey, but good talking to you, man. Wish you the best, Star.
Thank you, sir.
And have a good night. Salute,
Thank you.
man.
Salute. Wow. Those are places in New Jersey that you probably haven't heard of, but anybody know where Reesa Teesa is from in New Jersey? Troll Babies? Where's Reesa Teesa from? What part of Jersey? Why is she up on social media talking about a Philly nigga? You know, a Philly nigga put her through it. So let's salute the Philly niggas, you know? And is that guy suing her? He probably had her big legs, you know, but her ankles behind her neck, you know, hitting the bottom in that shit, helping her find the G spot, and then she's in the bed at night with him, you know, inhaling ring dings, and got open off the nigga. I can't be mad at him. And now we have what we have. Mad at Charlamagne. Mad at Leonard McKelvey, aka Lesser Charge. The Troll Babies, did they invite her up to the Breakfast Club? But that's what's gonna happen next. They're gonna bring her up there, and he'll smooth things out with her. Give her a hug, one of them big girl hugs. Yeah, ring dings. That's old. Do they still make ring dings? Hey, any real niggas in the live chat that used to take girls, you know, ring dings back in the days, or devil dogs? Yeah, shorty, I'm coming through with some hard dick and a bottle of Alizé and some ring dings. I'm out there. Huh? Glizzy Hendricks, I see you in the live chat, my nigga. The Last Dragon. Okay. Hang on a sec, guys. Hi, Samantha. Okay. You're looking for promotion? Absolutely, Samantha. Send me an email, thehater1964@yahoo.com. I'm doing some custom things starting next month when I move down to North Carolina. We're going to be letting the banners play for a longer period of time at the end of the show, and we're going to change up that banner and the music this Sunday. So send me an email. Let's see about some custom marketing. Okay, you can call in. I urge all sponsors to at least call in once. Make sure you're in the live chat. Interacting with people. Okay. And I've got I've got a new sponsor we're going to start promoting this coming Monday. Everybody hold on. I am excited to bring her on. We're going to get her channel popping as much as we can. And she has some really good content. Folks, I talk to the sponsors before we bring them on. We don't just take people's money. CoffeeChatWithCamille.com. I say again, CoffeeChatWithCamille.com. And I spoke to Camille earlier. This Monday, we're going to get her on the line. Okay, let me just let that ride for right now. And can I ask you guys to go there, check out her page? Okay. All right, hold on a second. I'm looking here for where is this young lady? Hold on. Where are you, young lady? You sent me an email. I don't see your area code. 256. Good evening. Are you there? 256.
It's not a woman.
Okay, you're someone else. How are you?
Yeah, my bad. Okay. How you doing, sir?
I'm alive, man. Niggas are dying. I'm alive. I'm great.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I just wanted to talk about the Jamaican food and stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean, listen, you don't have to follow my lead. I'm sick of the lack of mac and cheese that they advertise. But are you yourself Jamaican? Who are we talking to?
My father's from Montego Bay.
Okay.
And yeah, so and he loves to cook. He's got a restaurant and everything. And
Nice.
like just grew up on Jamaican food my whole life. He was mainly the chef and whatnot. And
Okay.
he's actually got a restaurant in Indianapolis, but it's in you know what ghost kitchens are?
Yes, yes. But now, hang on a second. Let's go back. Have you yourself been to Montego Bay, or are you more so
Yeah,
American?
yeah, I've been there a few times.
Okay.
It's been a minute, but yeah, my family it's kind of I don't know. They kind of got a family name down there. It's a small island, and they got a hotel establishment. Well,
Nice.
kind of like a hotel,
Nice.
but it's like I think because of the business that was going on down there, there's a lot of changes. Like I think what he did with his establishment, one of my cousins, like he actually like rented out all his units to like the universities around there. So,
This is your father's business, sir, in Montego Bay?
no, this is one of my cousins. My father owns a restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe Ridgeway Guest House. That's what it is down there. But
I've never been to Jamaica, sir. But now, you were born here yourself? Born in the States?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
yes, sir.
are you
And
are you involved in your family business, or you just want to discuss the food?
hell no, he's a true Jamaican. So he left the family and grew up without him. But yeah, shit.
Sounds like a real nigga, sir. But go
Or
ahead.
keep in contact. Yeah, it's real nigga. Yeah, real nigga. Yeah, he left the family and shit. And, therefore, but I mean, I can't deny his cooking. Shit, he fed me.
Right.
So, there we go with that.
How old were
But
you, sir, when he left you? Respectfully, when he left your mother, your beautiful mother. How old were you when he said, "Yo, I'm out of here. Get it how you get it"? How old were you then?
13.
Mhm.
13.
Wow.
And I'm almost 40. So, it was a while ago.
So you had
But either way,
decade with your father, sir. You had a decade.
Yeah. But either way, the macaroni and cheese, the last caller said the macaroni and cheese is kind of like a staple item. Yeah, it is. I mean, the macaroni and cheese probably going to be the trash. But, as far as that fake jerk chicken and shit, like, I don't know. I've never heard of that, but I do know people, they want to cook jerk chicken and then just pour like a marinade over it. And, that doesn't cut it. But, as far as what we do, and actually, like I've talked to him, we keep in communication and whatnot. But I've actually tried to tell him to incorporate some type of American fusion with it because it's like traditional Jamaican is
Are
good.
you talking about your father, sir? You try to tell him something? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I tried to tell him, like, as far as your menu, like traditional Jamaican food is cool, but like, he's older. He's probably around your age or whatnot. And, I tried to tell him, like, man, you got to try to update your menu a little bit. Like, you got to have your staple items. You got to have your beef patties, jerk, curry, whatever. But, a lot of this younger age, and then with him being in a ghost kitchen, he's getting a lot of people that are going to order off like Grubhub, DoorDash, and stuff like that. And because, there's no place to sit. So it's like, okay, you got to create some items that match the prices. And then on top of that, the picture has to be there. And my father just doesn't understand the picture concept of it. And, we were in Cincinnati. He won, there was a food festival down there, Taste of Cincinnati. It was I think it was like 97, 98 around that time. And one of the biggest food festivals in Cincinnati, and he won best barbecue dish for his jerk pork dish. And so with that being said, the only thing I'm saying is, if you come across the right person that has the traditional values of what they're going to incorporate in their ingredients, their sauces, their marinades, and they take the time. Yeah, it's gonna be a long ass time, but you know, genuinely, you're gonna finish off that whole plate because you can't just stop eating it. You're like, you know,
If I can jump in, and I appreciate the context that you just gave us, and I want to be very respectful to you and your father. What is your line of work, or are you a career man? What is your means of finances?
I'm a truck driver.
You're a truck driver.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you own your rig? Do you own it?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I own my truck driver. I own my truck. But when I started my business, it was kind of like during the COVID whole thing.
Okay, but now, so you are the driver. Do you own other rigs? Do you rent other rigs out, or is it just you?
No, it's just me. But I have my business on my side, but I wasn't profiting.
What type of rig, sir, if I may ask? Do you have a Peterbilt, a Mack? What type of rig do you own, sir?
I own a Freightliner.
Okay. With all due respect, your father sounds like a smart man, not just because he's from my generation, but he has a ghost kitchen. That's a virtual kitchen. He caters, and he has a certain clientele that he deals with. He doesn't want to fuck with everybody, right?
No, I don't think it's that way. I think
sir, that's what a ghost kitchen is. Hang on. He has a certain clientele. He doesn't want everybody coming through. He don't want to deal with little niggas coming through and beefing, and and all of a sudden you got some little nigga pull out the 9, paka. Your father's an older man. He believes what I believe. Quiet money is the best money. I don't want everybody's dollar. I want everybody's dollar. So your father does what he does. You're trying to tell him what to do, and in reality, he's saying,
no.
If I can finish, in reality, he's saying, yeah, all right, well, how you gonna tell me something? You got one fucking rig. You got one fucking rig.
Well,
I'm down here moving, shaking them, shaking them, popping.
This is the thing about
you
that.
trying to tell me what to do?
Not necessarily. I think that his ideal setup was that he wanted a smooth kitchen, all that, and a restaurant, tables, and all that. Because this is his second restaurant. But it was the 90s when he opened up his first one, and it's after the pandemic when he opens his second one. Yeah. And I think he was trying to find an ideal location. Yeah. I think he kind of procrastinated. And just like the kitchen with their cooking, they procrastinate a little bit. And I think
But he's an older man now. So how old is your father, respect? How old is he?
He is probably 65.
65. He ain't got the energy like he used to. He ain't got the patience for everybody.
Yeah.
He ain't trying to smash every piece of pussy. Hang on, sir. If we're having a good conversation here. He believes what I believe. I don't need a whole bunch of bitches texting me, because one bad bitch beats 5 funky hoes.
And it can be your downfall.
One bad bitch, let me say it again, sir, beats 5 funky hoes. He's almost 70.
Yeah. One bad bitch can be your downfall, and I think
that's okay. It's okay. One bad bitch beats 5 funky hoes. But I'll let you finish up. Now, did we even focus on the mac and cheese not being at the restaurants? Because I do want to stay on topic. I appreciate the context, but that was the topic.
Yeah, fuck the mac and cheese.
Oh.
All right, have a good night. Thank you.
His father sounds like a G. Sounds like a real nigga. I put in 13 years. It's time for you to fly on your own, little nigga, if you're going to fly at all, right? I'm down here in Montego Bay, or wherever he's at, I got enough clientele. I don't need to be dealing with all these new little fussy boys, all these little sketel bitches coming through here, tearing up the place, talking about I don't give a fuck. I mean, yeah, lawsuits, huh? Anyway, hey, Melody, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you, Melody. Oh, she says you're still a narcissist. Yes, and I'm the ultimate man. Thank you for your donation. I've always said I'm so full of myself, there's no room for the theory of God. Thank you for contributing to the journey. Anicia, I got your donation. Yeah, I don't know if I have the time, but I'm going to start doing something different. I mean, listen, I'm a great cook. I'm a great cook. And there are times when I make my own mac and cheese. I haven't been cooking here in Stone Harbor because I don't want to, mess up anything in the kitchen, But when I head down to Emerald Isle, I'm going to be right on the beach again. And it's not like a restaurant community, so I'm going to have to do something different. I'm going to have to prepare meals or buy meals and then bring them back to the house, put them in some type of different containers, Thank you for your donation, darling. Let's do one more call here. Can we get maybe 2 calls? Area code 248. Are you there? Good evening. 248. A 12. A 12. All right. Thank you so much. It's like a weird call. Okay. I'm just doing. No. Why does that person keep calling me? Please stop. Please stop. 917, you there? Good evening, 917.
Yes, yeah. I'm here.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good. You're my last caller. Take your time. I've been a little testy with regards to the mac and cheese in Jamaican restaurants, or Charlamagne calling Reesa Teesa a big back or big back behavior. What do you want to start?
I guess I'll start with the mac and cheese.
Go ahead.
So I don't know. I don't think that Jamaican, like they said, like couple of callers said, I don't think that they prepare it where they want to have an over amount left to take home or to throw out, because it's easier to make the rice and peas and whatever other food and then take that home or give it away. But nobody wants to eat mac and cheese every day. Some people do, but you will be more likely really obese to eat that every day because it's rich. And it takes more to prepare it, like the ingredients or whatever. I don't think they want to have an excess left over, so it's something that you definitely need to get there early for.
Are you yourself Caribbean, Jamaican? You sound like you got a little Trini thing going there, I detect.
No, I'm FBA.
Okay.
But I grew up in the Bronx and around a lot of Jamaican people.
Okay.
And I had very close friends, Jamaican, and boyfriends growing up. And I don't even recall ever going to any of my friends' house or my ex-boyfriend's home and eating macaroni and cheese. We always just had, definitely the rice and peas or the oxtails or the, curry chicken or, I don't eat ackee. I've never had ackee and saltfish, but definitely they would make that and more of the traditional things, but not macaroni and cheese.
You said you've had Jamaican boyfriends. Can I ask how old are you?
51.
51. Are you married respectfully?
No.
With all due respect,
respectfully,
with all due respect, a Jamaican man never put a ring on your finger because you don't know how to make ackee and saltfish. That's the reason.
Well, I don't think so.
That's the reason.
Both of the ones that I'm thinking.
That's the reason.
You think so?
I know that's the reason.
I wasn't looking to marry them.
You didn't even get a ring.
I broke up with.
Stop. You didn't get a ring.
Okay, all
Whether
right.
you were looking or not, let's not play that game. Oh, I ain't want a ring. You didn't even get offered a ring because you don't know how to make ackee and saltfish.
Well, one was my childhood sweetheart from when I was 16 till 21.
Yeah.
So we were very young. He could have been my husband, but we were very young and it just.
You're a liar.
So we went our separate ways.
You're a liar.
I'm not lying, but anyway, but if you believe that, that's fine.
You're a liar.
But I'm just saying that the mac and cheese.
His grandmother, never mind his mother, his grandmother told him if she can't make ackee and saltfish, don't bring the whore in this house. That's what they tell him.
She loved me, his grandmother. She didn't like me at first because
you're a liar.
He was very hesitant initially.
You're a liar.
I swear to God, because he lived with
You're a filthy Yankee. You're a filthy Yankee. And you're delusional.
I'm not lying.
You're delusional.
But yes, I don't know how to make ackee saltfish, but I'm just saying I never even tasted it.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what it entails. It just doesn't even sound appetizing to me. I never, or like the that thick juice that they drink. What is that called? The thick.
Tell me.
I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. But anything that sounds thick, I don't want it. I can't think of the name of it. Do you remember the name? Oh, is it sorrel?
Oh, I know the name, but you tell me. You're talking about you have Jamaican friends. You're telling me about Jamaican food, yada yada. Yada. You tell me.
Yeah, sorrel. I never. Anything that sounds too strange. You know, I'm Black American, so not all of us are the same. But some of us are kind of funny time when it comes to trying other dishes that are not.
His mother told him when he was 15, if she doesn't know how to make dumpling, she's a whore. Respectfully, that's what his mother said. She's a whore.
Okay, well maybe she did. Yeah. But he didn't live with his
Thank you for calling, darling.
mother.
Thank you for calling. Have a good night.
But I wanted to